Well, today is day 116 in our journey through the Word. We have seen a different side of David today. David has been the mighty warrior, the one who, in what it appears in our reading, has gone to God in all things and sought God's will. Now we come to a different part of his life, a part of a broken man before God. We start out with David on the balcony, and David looking and seeing Bathsheba as she bathes on her rooftop. This was not David's first time on the balcony. This is not him walking out for the very first time. He had been there before. Had he looked upon Bathsheba before? Is possibly that's the reason he didn't go to battle the springtime, as it said in today's reading, the springtime when kings usually go out to battle. Did he stay there for this reason? Again, this is probably not her first time on the roof either. Had she seen the king up there? A lot of questions we don't know. But in all things we see, again, David asking God for directions, but this time he did not. He didn't think for a moment about going to God and asking God about this. Satan took him, he hooked him, and he was gone. He was so consumed with the lust. He began with temptation, temptation to lust, lust to adultery, adultery to deception, deception to lies, lies to murder, murder to death. The sequence of today's reading. Again, temptation to lust, lust to adultery, adultery to deception, deception to lies, lies to murder, and murder ultimately to the death of the unnamed child. We say that adultery doesn't hurt anyone. I don't say that I've seen it. I've seen it personally with friends. Adultery does hurt. It's not just two consenting adults in an adult relationship. If you're told, if we say that sin doesn't hurt, our adultery doesn't hurt, that is a lie straight from the gates of hell. It always hurts. It leads to, or it may not lead to murder or death, but it always hurts. First and foremost, it hurts the relationship with God, but it also hurts the family relationships. A trust is broken. We see in David's Psalm 51 today, have mercy on me, O Lord. Blow out my sins. And as I wrote that down and I was thinking about that this morning, I think about my keyboard, and you get the dirt into the crevices of the keys of the keyboard, and we get these cans of compressed air and we blow it out. And I think about that visual picture here. Blow out my sins. Blow out that garbage, that junk in the crease and crevices of our lives. Only those things that God can see, that God knows. Blow those out. Purify me. Against you, against God, and God alone have I sinned. I have done what is evil in your spirit. Give me back my joy again. Again, think back to the comment that so many people say, adultery doesn't hurt anyone. And listen to David. Again, have mercy on me, blow out my sins, purify me. I have sinned and done evil, what is evil in your spirit. Give me back the joy again. The joy is gone. Wash me and I will be whiter than snow. Don't keep me looking. He's begging for a relationship back with God. Create in me a clean heart, O Lord, and renew a right spirit within me. Don't banish me. Don't take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of my salvation. Do you think at this point David would say adultery doesn't hurt anyone? Listen to how it hurt his relationship with God. And in that, the unnamed child, the child who is not even named, is taken by God. Does adultery hurt? Yes, it does. But when somebody tells and uses those words, and in society so much we see that just modeled, it's okay. It's not okay. It does hurt. It destroys trust. It destroys relationships. But most of all, it destroys relationships with God. God says, do not commit adultery. Do not commit adultery. I hope you have a great day, and we must always remember there are consequences to our disobedience. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow as we continue our journey through the Word.